Will Levis. Coming out of the draft, he was polarizing because, he puts mayo in his coffee. He eats bananas with the peel on them. And even, he's polarizing because his very first week that he ever performed was magnificent. And after that, he sucked, Jay. He was
Yeah.
really bad. I mean, there's a couple of strong points that you could see throughout that back half of the season, and you can definitely see potential there. But this wasn't a guy that you'd say is a polished quarterback. But again, I mean, you're looking for a guy who's going to be starting every week, and that's who you're looking at. That's why he's at the top of this list. Is you think you're going to be able to get a full good look at a season of Will Levis. And I just want to know what you think about it, Jay.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think he could put up decent fantasy numbers, but I'm just worried that there's going to be a lot of interceptions that come with it, Drew. Will the accuracy improve? He finished last in the league in on target and completion percentages. He likes to air it the fuck out. You got to give him credit. Led the league in average depth of target. Can he rein him in a bit? I think there's going to be more underneath throws. With Will Levis, he throws a great fastball, but I'm just not a believer in his touch. You need more types of throws in your arsenal than he's shown so far in college and the NFL. And I do think there's some decent quarterback two upside here with Callahan's track record working with quarterbacks, the skill players around him, an O-line that should be improved from last year with Bill Callahan coming into coach. I like him in a 2-quarterback league. I don't want him in a 1-quarterback league. That's kind of where I stand with Will Levis.
Absolutely. And, Jay, the way I'm playing fantasy football this season is I'm trying to get at least 2 of them from this list and one more. So I'm looking at trying to get like a Brock Purdy or a Justin Herbert who you can find late in the draft post 100, pick 100. You can get those guys. And I'm trying to pair them with 2 of these guys from the list. So I think what we're looking for with Will Levis is we're looking for a couple of spike weeks. We don't need him to lead this quarterback room every single week, but if he can put up a couple of weeks like that first one that he started, and I think what gets me excited, Jay, is last year you had such a piss poor wide receiver core with him. I'm not going to talk down on DeAndre Hopkins, but outside of DeAndre Hopkins, the next best wide receiver is Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Yeah, and that's who Will Levis had a 4-touchdown game with. So if you want to try and have a positive outlook on him, you're looking at Calvin Ridley paired with DeAndre Hopkins and Tyler Boyd, and you still have Chig Okonkwo as the tight end. He's shown some flashes. There's Tony Pollard maybe catching some passes out of the backfield. I think you just have to try and buy into the magic that this is a brand new look offense and that you can get some real spike weeks out of him. A quarterback that can give you spike weeks down this late. I'm trying to take Will Levis a lot.